Hey, what's going on, man? See, I'm felt the grind back at it. Another day, another dollar. Let me tell you something. In this game we call life, because I believe life is a game. You can beg to differ. If you don't like it, click off. But to me, life is a game. And you either gonna play the game or the game gonna play you. And I've been meaning to make this video for a while now. I just never really did it. I'm gonna make it now. Because I think it needs to be said. I think that's why a lot of people have a problem. Because you gotta navigate this shit like a game. One of my peoples back in the day, he was telling us, like, why you think they got niggas playing all these Fortnite games and Call of Duty games and shit like that? Like, especially like the what you call it? What was that? What was like Warzone and Fortnite considered as? I forgot. Battle Royale. Why you think they got niggas playing that shit like that? Because that ass represents real life. GTA 5, other than the killing and the shooting, man, a lot of that be real life. And if you don't play the game's gonna play you. And that goes for everything. I'm not just talking about women. That's basic shit. And honestly, playing a game with women is just being a man, bro. Like, there really is no game with women. I'm not gonna lie. Like, once you really know how to deal with women, bro, there's really no game for real. Just be a man and always be a man. If you know how to be a man, you can keep a woman in check and you'll be valid. That's really it. I don't even worry about that. I'm talking about everything. Like, example, when you go to work and you go to your job, them niggas that be at their job busting their ass, doing a great job, they the #1 worker, they the hard worker, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas, they always get like fired or shitted on, or like, you know what I'm saying? They don't get promoted. But the one who over here cutting corners, kissing ass, or chopping up people, them the ones that get the big promotion. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with women. Look, man, I've worked at a lot of different companies, man. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of women who be, you know what I'm saying? They use their feminine parts to get up in the company because they play the game. They know that most of these jobs are man dominated, and they got an advantage, which is what, you know, they got between their legs and their beauty. So they use it. That's playing the game. If you try to play the game by the rules, you try to play the game right, you're gonna lose, nigga. When I was a kid, I was coming up playing video games. They had cheat codes and shit like that. They used to have whole books full of cheat codes. It's the same thing with life. Life got cheat codes. I use cheat codes. I ain't gonna say my cheat codes on here, but for my channel, I use cheat codes. In life, I use cheat codes. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you one cheat code. The people let you know. It's good to have friends. Don't let these motherfuckers online tell you that, oh man, just stay to yourself and just be by yourself and nah. Cause I used to feed into that. It's good to have friends. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have them so close to you. But having friends, having the right connections, that's a cheat code right there. That's how a lot of people nowadays are getting jobs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Playing the game. You trying to play the game correctly by going on Indeed and, oh, I'm gonna apply to 100 jobs, and you're not getting nothing. Meanwhile, people out here who got the right connections are getting into these jobs because they know the person in the job that got them in the job. Even my job does it, and my job is full of Hispanics. They be hiring from within. They don't really hire people in the company. It's always somebody that they know or whatever, and they bring them in. Or like, let's say boom, they leave the company, right? But they do a good job over there. The managers fuck with them and need a job. They come back. I've seen it happen. Because they rather have the person who knew the job than have to retrain some dumbass who might not stay. Play the game or the game gonna play you. When it comes to money, you know how people really get rich out here? Because I studied this shit. People are not getting rich by stacking money in a shoebox. If you're doing that bullshit, you're gonna lose. The people who get rich don't get rich in money. They get rich in assets. They get rich through investing. They get rich through their stocks, bonds, crypto, houses, real estate, whatever you want to call it. That's how people get rich. They invest in things. Shit. And then once they get super rich, nigga, and they get all that money, they just start buying shit. It's just like GTA. You know when you play GTA 5 and you get all that money, you can start investing in businesses and all types of stuff. It's the same thing in real life. Motherfuckers be multi-millionaires, start buying McDonald's franchises, laundromats, and they just start multiplying their money. Because they're playing the game to win. Y'all be over here playing the game to lose because you keep playing the game by the rules. You can't play the game by the rules because if you play the game by the rules, the game is going to play you. I don't play the game by the rules. I play the game to win. And when you play the game to win, you got to cheat sometimes. Yeah, fuck that. You trying to do everything by the book. Go to school. Or even honestly, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes even getting a trade is some bullshit. Meanwhile, you got some dumbass online making millions of dollars just dancing around on Twitch. You trying to play the game by the rules, bro. This is a new world we live in. You can do whatever the fuck you want. This is why I don't come around people like that no more, because everybody tries to put me in this, oh, just get a good job and just, you know, get in retirement and get your 401k. And it's like, bro, this is a new world, bro. I don't need that shit no more. I don't need a 401k. It's not bad to have a 401k. I'm not talking shit, but I don't need it. You don't need a job anymore. Unless you're trying to build something. But if you're trying to make it out here, you don't need a job, bro. You can do whatever the fuck you want. If you're worrying about having money for investing, you can just have your own investment accounts that will grow over time. You wouldn't need a 401k. Like, so just know that you got to play the game. Alright? Play the game, or the game is going to play you. Money, finances, life, jobs, whatever, women, whatever. Play the game. And play the game to win. Because if you don't, the game is going to play you. You try to deal with women as a motherfucker who's just the cliche nice dude and whatnot, you already know what happened. I don't even need to talk about that. I've been past that. You don't want to voice your opinions and whatnot because you afraid the shorty gonna dip on you, whatever. Meanwhile, the real nigga over here, he busting her cheeks down, doing whatever, busting nuts in her face and all of that, and he got her. This is being a man. I'm not saying that's part of being a man, but I'm just saying he knows how to be a man and know how to keep his woman in line. That's playing the game. Them people out here who working jobs right now, they're losing. No offense to people who got a job. I have a job, but there's a lot of people who got jobs they're losing. They're getting fired left and right. You stayed at that same company for 20, 30 years and they got rid of you. They didn't give a fuck. But you over here, you putting your all into that shit. I don't do that shit. I only work hard because that's how I get paid. But nigga, that's it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when they be trying to tell me to do certain things, I don't be following them rules all the time. Hell no. I do what I gotta do to keep my job and to keep it going, but I don't go above and beyond. Fuck no. Hell no, I don't do that. I am not employee of the month, nigga. you tripping. I'll never be SpongeBob. I will never be SpongeBob. It's literally like SpongeBob. You seen on SpongeBob and Squidward, they got the same job. Squidward don't be giving a fuck. SpongeBob be going above and beyond, and they both getting fucked over. At least Squidward knows. And they both kept their job for the whole show. Play the game and the game gonna play you. And that comes with everything in life. Play the game or the game gonna play. If you don't get that, I don't know what to tell you. Because I live by that. And let me tell you something, it works. With everything. I'm telling you, boy, play the game or the game gonna play you. They're not gonna tell you this in school. They're not gonna tell you this in church. Your parents won't tell you this. Your friends won't tell you this. Real niggas is gonna tell you that shit. Play the game, nigga. This is a game. And y'all over here, y'all complaining about, oh, America sucks, and man, I'm having a hard time in life, and man, it's not fair. Well, that's the fucking game, nigga. Life ain't fucking fair. That's the game, nigga. It's not fair. This shit is not fair. It's play to keeps, nigga. Play for keeps. This is not fair. Life is not fucking fair. It's not meant to be fair. It was never fair. It was never meant to be fair. Never. Do your fucking homework and learn your history. Life has never been fair. And if you want fair, you're gonna lose through that too. You know what that's called? That's called fucking socialism, communism. Unless that's the same thing. And you do not want that. You don't want to live in a socialist, communist society. You do not want that. Because that's what people want. And you don't want that. You do not want to live in a communist society or a socialist society. I'd rather live in capitalism before I live in that. Life will never be perfect. Life will never be fair. There will always gonna be winners and losers. So be a fucking winner. And you wanna know how to be a winner? You gotta play the game. I'll be damned if I sit there and I'm over here letting the game play me. Fuck that, bro. Why you think I'm over here doing what I do? Because I'm not sitting here and playing the game to lose. I get one life. And I will not spend it working on some job, busting my ass, with the possibility of losing it to build my life upon that. No, nigga, that's playing the game to lose. You want to play the game to win, you build something of your own that nobody can take, because that's wealth. Ownership is wealth. I want to build a brand because I can own that brand. That's mine. You can't take that. You could take YouTube fine, but you can't take my brand. This is me. You can't take me unless you want to take my life. I'm playing the game to win. I want to own in the future. I want to have my own. That's why I don't want no house. I've heard about housing. The only way I get a house is if I'm renting that shop to somebody and you making me my pocket money. Me, I'm trying to maneuver. I want to move around. I don't want to like live in some house for 30 years and pay a mortgage and property tax. Y'all can go suck a dick with that. I'm cool. I want to maneuver because I can do that. This is 2026. It's the future, nigga. We can do whatever the fuck we want. Play the game, or the game is gonna play you. Play the game, or the game is gonna play you. I say this shit like every day. I put that in a song. I don't know if anybody's ever said like this before, but if you never heard it like that, you're gonna hear it today. If you ever watch this video. Alright? Play the game, or the game is gonna play you. Play the game. Alright? And play to win. Don't play to lose. Stop playing by the rules. Stop being a good boy and a good girl if you're a woman and you're watching this. Alright? Stop that shit. Stop trying to be an upstanding citizen. Do what you gotta do. Because the government do it too. They do what they gotta do. Government don't give a fuck. That's why I don't vote. I've never voted a day in my life. Fuck the government. Because I know the niggas don't care. Alright? You're on your own. That's playing the game. When you know how to be self-sufficient, you're playing the game to win. Fuck the government. Fuck Trump. Alright? Fuck all that shit, nigga. Fuck them jobs. Alright, fuck all that. Oh, I'm just a nice guy, and I'm gonna treat my wife. I'm gonna give my life the happy wife, happy life treatment, and I'm gonna get me a mortgage that I'll have for 30 years, and I'm still gonna pay my property tax, and I'm gonna grow old and get my 401k. Y'all niggas who living like that, you're gonna be fucked. Because I talk to people. And let me tell you something right now, man. Them older heads, they real pissy. Them older heads right now, they real pissy, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. They real pissy because they played the game the proper way, and now they getting fucked. And then the same people be shitting on the rich people and the successful people. Oh man, why do they don't gotta pay all the taxes, and why don't they gotta pay more? Because nigga, that's how life is. They already keep society going as it is. You got to do your research and learn. I learn every day. And you know what I learned too? Before I end this video, you know what I learned too? Rich people really carry this shit. I'm not going to lie. Like, the rich and the wealthy really keep the world going. So y'all motherfuckers who's complaining that rich people don't, y'all want rich people to pay more in taxes, trust and believe they really are carrying this. It's not the poor. There's a reason why the 1% control shit, because they really carry this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't even front. Like, when you do your research and you learn and you really do your homework on things, you gonna learn like the rich and successful people, they really carry this. I'm not gonna lie. But you know why they're in that position? Because they played the game to win. I'm not gonna lie. Do your homework on things. Learn things. Do your history, study up on stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see. And you'll see why I have this mindset. Because I'm playing the game to win, nigga. Play the game and the game gonna play you. Alright? I'm gonna say it one last time. If you get to this point in the video, play the game or the game is gonna play you. Alright? If you didn't nobody told you that before, Unfiltered Grind told you that. Alright? But y'all know the vibes. Drink your water, eat your fruits. You fuck with the video, like, comment, subscribe for me. You know what I'm saying? Deuces.